Hi, hello, and welcome back. My name is Lovejoy17, and this is my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. I swear these intros change ever so slightly every episode. I'll nail it at one point. All I know is I got the first four words. Got that sorted. But yeah. So in the last episode, we went and found waffles. Do not go too far away, Mister. You are gonna stay right over here. We've been invaded by an evil trader, and they are evil. We all know it. They're evil. If they were good traders, they would give you good things. But they're clearly evil. Today, what I'm thinking of doing is we are going to start playing. What are you doing? That was amazing. That was just so sane. So I've got like a not a show pony, but a show donkey. Um. Anyway, all distracting donkeys aside, what we're thinking of doing today, what I'm thinking of doing today. Where are you? I've got to. I should really lock him up. Just not like a prison, but like so he doesn't get hurt. So we'll just leave you here for now. Don't go near the scary things. Um, as I was saying again, all distracting donkeys aside, um, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be start planning the expansion of our little village area over here because as it stands we have two houses and that's it. So it's not really much of a village. So I'm going to be building up some plans. I've pre-planned the plans on paper. So now we're going to put the pre-plans onto the screen. So that'll be like a plan from a pre-plan, and then we'll go from there and make it. It's only sort of like a fraction of the village at the moment. So I didn't want to rush it. Didn't want to put too much so that it doesn't become too clustered. But yeah, I'll get some sort of different materials to mark out different buildings, and we'll get that marked out. All right, so here we are. So first off, I'm just going to put 5 blocks here. So what I'm thinking on this side is we'll sort of recreate the sort of little wells, just have it on the edge here to kind of frame this walkway, to kind of draw your eyes towards it and go, oh, there's a little walkway under here. That's my idea of it anyway. Here we're going to have a nice little sort of market or maybe bank building. It'll go flush up against here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a little bit that comes off here. There will be a little bit of clearing to be done. But how far does it come across? It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, nailed it. And then there's going to be a little sort of awning area. Oh, I was going to get wood to mark out where I'm going to be using wood. Let me just go get some wood quickly. Okay, got the wood. I've turned it into slabs so it goes a bit further. I thought that would just be more cost effective. Let's just 3, 2, 3, 4. We'll mark it out like this for now. This will be too wide. I'm out of diorite. I thought I had a lot more than that. Here it comes across, so 3, and then it's here 1, 2, and then that'll be out here. But what I'm going to do is I'll bring this wall flush, and this will actually be sunken down, so it'll be on the same level as the floor, and we can build up a nice wall up to here, which can be a sort of start of a sort not the highest level, but a sort of second level. So maybe some bigger, fancier buildings up here. We'll have a sort of staircase coming across just here. Next building we have is we'll have it just on learning to walk. Where is it? So we come across one from here, and then it'll be 1, 2, 3, and then we've got 1, 2. Although I believe, yeah, they're knocked out. 1, 2, and then it'll be 1. So this is sort of two buildings joined onto each other, sort of a sort of wood log storage area that we'll have at the back of someone's house, or maybe a little shop. Who knows? It just comes across one there, so I can put that torch back actually. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the third one. Yep. There's a doorway here. That's what? That one. And there we go. That's that building, and then I've got wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully this is starting to look pretty good. Hopefully. Waffles. What if I told you about going too far away? That's it. Start coming back. So it's starting to fill up the area a bit more. But yeah, looks like it's getting to night. So I'm going to go to sleep, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I managed to find a bit more direct. So that'll just signify that there will be 2 blocks at the end here, and there will also be some more building just along here. But I know where that'll be, so I got a little plan, so I can do that when we actually build it out. I think we're going to be building out this building a little later on. I'll tell you what it'll be exactly when we get to it. But for now, let's continue building up some structures. So in this gap here, I originally had a building planned out, but then it looked really cramped on my design. So I have an idea. I'm going to turn this into a sort of a nice little market area. It'll stretch from here all the way to across, just in this little section as well, across here. So there'll be a pathway coming through, and market stalls either side. I'll get those designed up, and we'll build those in a future episode. That'll be a nice, fun little episode, I think. Then here on this side, where it lines up with this, yep, perfect. 1, 2, 3, boom. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 5 again? Yep, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doorway. There it goes like that. So it looks like an odd shape, but that's the shape. Got some wood. I'm hitting all the buttons. No. Whoops. Come on. Place the blocks. There'll be a building there, and then just opposite that, a nice. It's not the most difficult shape. Well, these ones are a very kind of irregular shapes. There's a squid there. Where there are all these irregular shapes, this one is going to be just a nice little rectangle. It goes across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 4, 6. Oops. No. And then it's just this block, so you're not walking out and going straight into someone else's house. And then in this gap over here, is there any wood coming off that one? No, not coming off that one. So just these last 2 buildings that I've got designed up, it will planned out, would be some little granary silos. So I did say originally that I wanted to put these sort of the little silo structures that come off of the main granary building. I did want to have those kind of dotted about the place. And obviously can't really dot it about the place in our farm area because we'd have to destroy a bunch of farms to do that. I could have put them as the little end pieces, but I would, logically you'd be worried that the water would kind of rot the grain, and you want it to be dry. So I decided against doing that. So just across here, this is where I'm going to mark out my silos. So there's going to be 2 silos. They're going to be right next to each other. Just like so. So that will be one of them, and then we'll just mark out the other one. Just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So here is where they'll be right next to each other, but they will be different heights. So much like on this one, where they're different heights, there'll be the 1 block difference. But instead of having them sort of one push back by 1 block, they will be in the same plane. Same vertical plane or horizontal plane, even different vertical plane, same horizontal plane. So yeah, this is what I've got planned out at the moment. I'll see if I'll try and get a sort of aerial view to show what it looks like. All right, so here we have it. This is the sort of the plan. As you can see, yeah, there's a more of a kind of what's the sort of gathering, a grouping, clumping. It's more concentrated, that's the word I was looking for, around my original starter house just there. There it is, beautiful. And that's the sort of the village area will kind of stretch around. I'll probably level out this bit of sand so I can stretch the village going a bit further across that riverfront, or the river bank even. And yeah, so we've got 3 little houses, a little of wood. So yeah, 3 houses, 1, 2, 3 in the stone. These little stone, oops, There we go. Where's my button? There it is. These little stone blocks, as I said, will be the two coming off are where there will be a sort of a wooden storage area underneath. Oh, nearly fell off. And the dirt signifies where I'm going to put some granaries. These two granite sections, as I said before, will be sort of repeats of these of the two wells. So I think we'll get those built up today because they're nice and easy. And then we're going to get this building, this structure built up as well. And as I said, it'll be flush. What it will look like is a sort of market structure, sort of the head of the marketplace. But what it's going to house is some more storage. And I know what you're saying. You're saying, but Lovejoy, we only just built some storage in the last 2 episodes ago. I know we did. But that's sort of old, boring old regular storage. This is going to be for shiny storage. Yes, such as diamonds, if I ever find them, or iron, or, you know, gold, lapis, all of that, all the lovely shiny stuff we'll put inside there. So I'm going to start, I'll gather up some materials and we'll start building out these little wells. Okay, so I just decided to get like a bunch more of this. And I've dropped it on the floor. Decided to just get a bunch more of this just in case. So how did we... Did I fill out? Yeah. So the gaps in the middle are filled out. Going down a bit. All right. So let's do that. So it's that one. Put that on our offhand. That one. This and this. Nope, not that one. And we'll and then here. Yeah, that seems right. Then what I'm going to want, this will be replaced to just a stair that's facing down. Ooh. I want to be able to place we'll just place, instead of like a backwards stair, which is what it would have been on the other one, we'll just place a full block, because otherwise it's going to be very hard to actually get in there and place that. So we'll just do that around all sides. These blocks will change into full blocks as well. There we go. And then finally on top we've got, where are they? There's that. I didn't pick up nearly enough of these. I picked up enough for one. So what we'll do, we'll build this one on camera, and then we'll go along to the side, and I'll build the other one off camera. There we go. And lastly, just putting some of this across the top there. There we go. So that is, in essence, how I built those. But the only difference is here. Well, there we go. Do we change? We'll change it to be like that. And then I'll probably just waterlog that so it looks a bit better. Or we'll see if it will just do it itself. No. Alright, so I'll build up the rest. I'll build up the other one off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, one thing I did forget off the side of those was just some slabs along the top here. So I filled in a couple of them. I filled in all of them on that side. I just needed a couple more here. And then lastly, let's just put some buttons. Button. Oh, one left over. Lovely. So yeah, that kind of frames it off quite nicely, I think. So you go, this must be a walkway area. So it just pulls you in, and there it is. What I'm thinking on this side, it might be I don't know. I'm thinking I might have a sort of wall that would come up to that. As I said earlier, the sort of the second level could come all the way around here. It could pass through where this bit is, or it could pass underneath there. There could be a tunnel there. It could lead up to here, and maybe a tunnel could pass all the way through there to the outside world. I don't know. We'll get to that when we get to that. But for now, this is a little pathway. This is sort of one of the main pathways through. So what we'll do, we'll build up this structure, and then we'll come back and we'll sort of lay out a rough idea for what our paths will look like. Okay, back. I've got some resources together, and this, now that I've cleared out the sand around it, this looks like some kind of horrible looking modern artwork. Floating wood and some bird poop. Lovely. Let's get rid of this. Alright, that's all gone away now. So let's plan out the floor plan of this area. Whoops. 1, 2 minutes. Although actually I'm bringing the wall across now, so it's that. So this comes across 5, I believe. Is it? Is it 5? Yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get rid of that. Let's just. This is different now. I have a bit more space. Because in my original plan, I didn't go all the way up to here. I just went up to this block. So now it's thrown it off a little bit. Oops. We'll make it a 3 wide gap in the middle. Oh, actually, this works out better than. Oh, this will look more interesting. Ah, oh, perfect. Ah. Oh, happy accidents. There we go. We'll just put that. Am I right? Yeah, we'll put that there. That's all that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go across all the way to that one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll also clear out that and this. We'll just bring that across. As I said, I will build up a wall on that one in time, but for now, we'll just leave it. I will get rid of that though. There we go. So this is the floor plan of the little structure, the building. What's the word? Sort of little banking area. I'm going to call it the bank. Let's round those out. Yeah, it gives us a. No, I preferred it like that. Yeah, I like that. That kind of rounds out these shapes a bit more on the inside and gives us a bit more space to do stuff. So, yeah, I believe it's like that. This. And in the middle I'll build a sort of thing. A shelf, that's the word. So let's get this all together. We'll get the get our sandstone on our hotbar, and we'll just start building this up. So yeah, I'll make some progress. I'll be right back. So on this building, just to show that it's a bit more grand, we're gonna have a nice little trim on the top. So oops, not that. No, get out of here, you scoundrel. So just on top of these little walls that I've just put in. Oh my goodness. Just gonna make a sort of large rectangle. Just that inner circle, the inner side of it, and on these there is also a trim just on the edge. Oh, I made one too short. Although I'll just do a gap in the middle. Might look nice. And we'll just do that. Yeah, that looks much nicer. So yeah, and then from here we'll bring across some trapdoors on each side, sort of a little covered area. And as I said, this will be a wall going up. So let me go get some trapdoors together and go to sleep. Okay, got me some trapdoors. Where are they? There they are. Also cut down a fair few other trees because I have plans for them. Whoops. So we'll just go across on top. I added in some what they called fences, so that it's got something that it kind of attaches to on the sort of the side of the actual building. And then on this side, done the same thing, added in that trapdoor there, fence there even. And then we'll just bring the trapdoors across, 2 wide on one, 3 wide on the other. That's it. That is it, yeah. That's the whole kind of structure built. All that's left now is to kind of add kind of just chests and barrels and stuff to make it look more like a sort of marketplace area. There'll be stalls around the area and sort of whatnot like that. So now, holy moly, that's a big tree. Wow, that's going to give me a lot of oak. So yay. Now let's get to work on this oak, on this oh my goodness, words, pathway, on the pathway. So what we're going to do is just take out a few bits of oh, good thing I made one a few seconds ago. Just take out a few bits of the sand, and then what we're going to do is we're going to replace that with some birch wood. I went and found birch off camera just a little while ago because I knew I'd want it for this. So we'll just put that in there like that. Where is the birch? There it is. Let's make 8. So it just gives it a slightly different colour. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. And then the other thing we're going to want is some sandstone and some sandstone stairs as well. So we'll just take out a bit more sand now. These ones will be a bit more sparing. Put that there. Now let's just go through with the sandstone. Sort of just to give it slight difference from the rest of the sand. So it's got a little bit of different texture. And then finally we've got two little stairs. We'll chuck one there and one here. And we want to place it so it's upside down so that we get that different texture. Alright, and that is the path. That's what my path's going to be for this lower area, the sort of the poor area, if you will. Lower class area. It's going to have this sort of very simple path, but actually maybe that's not it. So what we'll do is I want to have some kind of mini bushes and bits just along the sides. So what we'll do is we'll grab some dirt. There we go. That's all the dirt to my name. It looks pathetic. 9. But where am I going to get it in the desert? Oh my goodness, another giant tree. Wow. Oh my. Anyway, back to the dirt. So here we'll just we'll come through every now and then, add in maybe 1, 2 bits here and there. No more than that, just 1 or 2. I don't want them in line with each other or like following the same pattern. So we'll just do that, and then finally 1. Right, then 1. Then we'll just fill that with dirt. This is where I'm going to not have enough. Yep, knew it. Let's go steal some from the. I think there's some in the riverbed. How many do I need? I think I need like 2. We'll get a few to be safe. Oh yeah, there's loads. Alright, there we go. That's the dirt. And then we'll just take this back. And this is sort of, as I said, this sort of simple path that I'll probably only have these sort of the bushes and maybe a few old trees coming off of just the main path area. So I'll continue it down here and then through here as well. Some of these old trees, I've got ideas. I'm going to be using acacia wood for them. With the odd, let's make some of that as well. So we'll put one in here. We'll put in a second one there actually as well, although not with that. We'll use the actual logs there and there. So we'll just go up a few. One off the top. Let's use this for sort of scaffolding. Then 1, 2. Let's also have an amount of my scaffolding block. Let's use that. 1 there, and then we'll just another one like that. Get rid of our scaffolding. Actually, I'm going to take this up 1 more, just like that. And then that should, little tree, we'll just fill out the bottom bit a bit more. We'll just go up like that. Actually, I don't like that. Bring that one down. And yeah, so we'll have the odd kind of old tree like this dotted about the place. I'm thinking I'm gonna have some of them in like the corners of some of the buildings as well, to make it look like it's kind of grown up through. It grew up through the building and then just died. But yeah, so there'll be that, and we need more acacia. So I'm gonna have to grow some more acacia. I'll be right back. All right. So what we needed that bit of acacia for was for some leaves, and also for these little, to make the acacia fences. So it's a sort of like a stalk or the trunk to a little bush that's growing up. So I think what that does is it gives it a little pop of colour, but also kind of gives it that sort of overgrown look that you'd kind of get in this sort of the lower class area, the rundown area, where the paths aren't necessarily looked after as much as they could be. I've redid the tree because I looked at it after recording it. It was just disgusting, so I got rid of it and changed it. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. I'm going to wrap up here. So if you did enjoy the video, please give us a like and consider subscribing if you want to keep up to date with all the releases in the future. And leave any tips or tricks you've got down in the comment section below. And I will see you all in the next episode. See ya!